Welcome and thank you for joining me. As I am watching the United States slide down into authoritarianism, I keep going back to the times that I spent in the former Soviet Union in Moscow twice, once in 1983 and once in 1991. Never did I think that I would see the kinds of brutalities, the bullying, the taking away civil liberties, the ignoring of the laws of civil society in my own country. Despite the fact that I knew, even back then, that the United States has its history as a nation rooted in genocide and slavery of the will to power over, as well as in exercising undue power and influence over many nations through time. And yet, that ideal of the way the systems and the laws were put in place, to me, perhaps naively, seemed to somehow in some way mitigate this enduring soul sickness in humanity which seeks power and control and which will use weapons of fear, coercion, violence in order to demand and win submission. I still believe in that dream. And here now in my mid-60s, as this is unfolding in my own country, and I watch the war by Israel, by Netanyahu, I should say, on Palestinians, of Putin on Ukrainians, and in other areas of the world, I still hold on to a vision of hope. Why? Because back when I was deeply studying authoritarianism in the Soviet Union, when I was doing that work and I was participating in cross-cultural exchanges between the United States and the Soviet Union, I had a very deep understanding or a deep belief that I, like many hundreds of thousands of others in my country, in Russia, and around the world, were in essence holding the light in the midst of nuclear threat, the threat of nuclear war. And indeed, that did come to pass with the fall of the Berlin Wall, with the end of the Soviet Union, and the freedom movements within the various countries that the Soviet Union had overtaken. Indeed, we did see the end at that time to the immediate threat of nuclear war. Therefore, I still believe that it is possible, if we continue to hold the light within us, if we continue to maintain a vibrational frequency of love in all of our actions, that this tide will be turned again, and that it will be yet another spiral in terms of human consciousness, in understanding that this is not the way to find security, to put food on the table and a roof over the head of our families, that this is not the way to create prosperity. This is not the way to be safe. Because authoritarianism always engenders violence. When we try to or succeed in exercising total control over a group of people, whether by virtue of the fact they live in a particular territory, a particular nation, or whether they are of a particular culture or religion or sexual orientation. It will only create suffering. And deep down, what will happen in the heart of that suffering, at some point, the flame of freedom will be ignited, because this is not our natural state any more than it is the natural state of the animals with whom we share this beautiful world. Our natural state is to love, is to be caring and kind. Our natural state is to seek to alleviate the suffering of others, not to amplify it. Jesus said that the poor are the most blessed among us. Indeed, I walk with that understanding. The poor are not just those in the sense of those who don't have money. I think that what Jesus meant is those who are truly humble and who understand that we cannot make ourselves better than others, that we are the ones that will inherit the kingdom of heaven, which is we will inherit goodness, we will inherit abundance in all ways, no matter our station in life, no matter the work that we do, no matter how much money we have or don't have. So let us keep up the faith together. We can perhaps at times allow the pain to be felt in here, as I do from time to time, when I watch a video of an innocent man or woman being tasered and thrown to the ground by ICE agents, or when I see videos of starving children in Palestine, or hear stories of children kidnapped by Russia and taken into Ukraine. Yes, the pain we feel is real, and what we can do is opening compassion to our pain, because in that is love, and in love is light. Thank you for listening. May it be so. And let's go to do this work in whatever way we are each called to end this madness, to heal this soul sickness. There's no time to lose.